Dang it. Thanks, Jeremy. Let me start over. So there was a scheduling conflict. Now that that's out of the way, I'm going to, hopefully there's audio now. And StreamYard wasn't refreshing the comments, and I couldn't see that there was no audio. It figures. Anyway, scheduling conflict is over. I didn't want to push this till tomorrow. I didn't want to record an episode, so I'm starting late. That's it in a nutshell. And I really needed to unveil this unboxing knife. I didn't do the one that I was going to do the other day. Sorry, Jeff. I will get to it and use your idea. But for today's unboxing knife, here, let me just show you a little bit of it right there. Let me get rid of the banner. Hide current banner. Here we go. Back to comments. All right. Yeah, I was double muted, basically. Oopsie. So I'm unboxing the LaserMatic XW for extra wide. I wanted a fitting unboxing knife for it, and I didn't want to have to bend over to cut open the box, I'm getting older, my back's starting to hurt, so this could also double as maybe a walking stick, even though it's not really a stick. But let's go ahead and get this thing in frame. Might have to zoom out. We're back up. So this is the unboxing knife I will be using this evening. That is 22.5 inches of engraving, done with my 400 millimeter lens on the 120 watt fiber laser. This should suffice, I would think. I don't want to waste too much time with this, but it's fun to show off this extra wide unboxing knife in honor of the extra wide LaserMatic. This is definitely a two-hander. Jim, I don't plan on getting it near my leg, but I'll run through and say hi to everybody in a moment. I just don't want to waste too much time. Yeah, this looks good. I didn't get the other side done, but I will get it done. I really want to go slice something. I need a watermelon. It will cut. All right. So, Jeff, yes, I'm sorry you were confused. I was too. That's all right. Woodworker Gene, James, Jim, Jeremy, Branded and Devoted, Craig, Dale, Jack is here, and all you other guys are here, and Brandon's here. Dan, hello from West Virginia to you in Florida. Andy, Jim, Shawdell, Joe, Dwayne, let's see, Greg, I got Jack, Dale, Jeremy, ET Laserworks, Greg, Jennifer, Kai, Steve, Paul, Ed, Luminous Engravings, Ventari, how's it going? Andy, Joe, Patty, Paul. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. All right. Let's get ready to crack this baby open. Geo, what's going on? This is a knife, for sure. And I'll show you why it needed such a large knife. Hold on. Let's get over there. This is the box that the XW is contained within. There's my unboxing knife. Now you understand why I needed the big unboxing knife. Oh. Got somebody in my stream. Hold on. Let me... My headphones. Hi, Sharon. All right. Let's see. There's who's in my stream.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, now the unboxing knife looks small sitting on that LaserMatic box.
Yeah, I want to watch you take it out of the box.
Yeah, I don't want to have to slice the whole thing open, but I might have to anyway. It's going to be pretty heavy.
Hey, Jack. How you doing? I just got finished with my own live stream, so I'm popping in over here on Patrick's.
Yeah, Ed says, looks like I need 2 knives. That's why I went with the one really big knife. So hopefully this works out well. All right, now let's go to full screen and cut this baby open.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Andy. I don't think that knife is big enough.
Need an epic knife for an epic laser.
How you doing, Greg? I'm getting my YouTube fill now because I had like a week off from that hurricane.
Oh, I might as well do this while I have the knife out before I put the sheath on it. Now, see, it's overkill because it's longer than this box. But that's all right.
Thanks, Dwayne. Appreciate it. Yeah, we did surprisingly well here. In fact, today was the first time we went on generator for 30 minutes. I guess they're still fixing the line somewhere.
Oh, no, it's a box within a box.
A box in a box. Yeah.
Laser module and air assist is in this box. Let me go ahead and slice that tape.
This looks familiar. I went through something similar not too long ago.
This is really fun to use, this big knife. Technically, it's a sword.
It's not as pretty as mine, though.
All right. We'll get to this later.
Yeah, this is the part I want to see. I want to see you take it out of the box.
It's a really big sheath for a really big blade. All right.
Where'd you get that one from? Did you get that? Don't tell me Harbor Freight.
No, this is a cold steel. I got it from Ohio Knife and Tool.
Ah.
Okay, let's get the top off.
Ed, that box number 2 is just the laser module and the air assist and the exhaust hose stuff.
So on top, within the foam packaging, we have the owner's manual, the USB drive, and 2 hex keys, hex wrenches.
Jack says, "You're gonna send me the old laser now, right?" No, Jack is giving it away in a raffle.
Lightsource.pro/Rolly, and you can enter to win. Let's see. How well is this plastic one here?
I was able to pick it up by the plastic. That's what I did. I unfolded it, and then I grabbed it by the 2 corners.
No, it's not wanting to come out.
Oh, it does. You just got to pick it up from the corners. and let the box slowly slide off.
Yeah. Let the suction get out of there.
Bob is saying that that knife reminds him of John Belushi's Samurai in the dry cleaner.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
There's the link for those people that want to enter. Now you just got to wait for it to slow. There you go.
Now we're out.
He got it.
Now my camera's in the way.
Yeah, it looks like he did use Wheaties this morning, Greg, because that is a heavy machine, let me tell you.
Let's see. Let me spin you around.
Ooh, that doesn't look
I'm
like
only,
it's right there.
I'm only slightly out of breath.
He's really huffing and puffing.
It's so wide, it's hard to get through here.
Oh, I should have uploaded my song for the LaserMatic XW.
Okay, could have been playing it. Well, it is wider than what I thought it was because I got to scoot over this UV.
I told you it didn't look wide enough.
Make sure I don't unplug that camera. Now that it's falling down.
Greg says he's a little bit jealous.
No need to be jealous.
With a knife
I'm
like
having-
that, we need to start calling you Crocodile Dundee, Dale says.
Yeah, no doubt. So I have a project that I do semi-regularly, and it's the plaques for the VFW knives. They're about 18 inches wide. My CO2 has been giving me fits. I love how they put all this paper on here to protect that acrylic. Keep it nice looking.
And it's not the plastic that's stuck to it that gets stuck in all the joints and hinges and everything else. I like that.
No, this is on with just a little bit of masking tape.
Yep.
Very easy to deal with.
Carl's asking how you're going to be able to feed it through. I don't think he's going to be using the pass-through for that. You know, most people really don't use the pass-through.
I'll show you something I tested here later on. Let's get through this.
But you can use the pass-through and just reverse flip your image and just use the front pass-through.
Yep. All right, there's FUME Extraction. I will take the fan out later. Now, let me change your camera angle. There, how's that look?
Looks great. Jeremy says he's got a video on non-pass-through, pass-through print and cut. Yeah, I watched that one. That was good.
Okay, that does look good.
Looks awesome. Every version that they come out seems to look a little bit better.
I'm going to adjust this camera, get you an even better angle here.
Wait until you guys see the Mark III. Oh my goodness. Greg is saying that you're missing the Raptor feet.
Oh, Greg. I have special versions printed.
Nice. I'm guessing that you did that on the bamboo.
On the bamboo, dual color. And that reminds me.
Yes, Ed, the Mark III should be out in February.
I also printed a matching tool holder tray to hold all the goodies.
Cool. I like the multicolors. I did that tray. You sent me that file, but I did it all in black.
This one is, I did it differently. I ended up chopping the sides off to get rid of the raised edge and got rid of all the Gridfinity stuff on the bottom to use a little less filament. So it's a little more blocky, but oh my gosh, I do need a bigger shop. You're not kidding.
Carl, that's a secret. It's a big secret too. It's going to revolutionize the industry, the Mark III.
Let's see. I'm going to look here. All right. Let's see. The XW is, let's see, 50% larger work area. 24 by 15.3 inch. So that is the difference in size there. Now, in the bottom of the box, you don't want to forget your honeycomb. Very nice honeycomb. Let's set that right there. That's a big boy.
And I'll tell you that, no matter which version you buy, from the 10 watt to the 30 watt to the XW, they're all awesome machines. Yeah, Mark, that FUME Extraction needing a boost is common to every laser on the market.
Yeah, I just plugged into my existing.
No, Bob, there won't be pre-orders for a while yet.
Well, they'll have the IR module out first, right?
Yep.
And then
yes,
the Mark III would come along.
Yeah, the IR should be done by the end of the year for those that want it.
Okay, let's see. Let's go through the owner's manual.
Hey, Kate, long time no see.
Do exactly what it says. Hi, Kate. How's it going? Let's see. Your XW traveled far to reach you. We button things down to help with the rigors of shipping. A few screws have to be removed first. Remove the 6 screws that are holding down the top cover. Then remove the 4 screws securing the shipping brace going across the front of the machine. The awesome thing about it, even though you have to remove these screws, right in the top of box A, so if you didn't get box B that had all the other stuff, box A does have the wrenches that you need to remove the screws and the little USB.
Yeah, I think I got 2 USBs, one in box A and one in box B. Well, Ed, I have to disagree with you. I certainly don't miss those days. You had a choice of 1 watt diode, 1.5 watt diode, or 5 watt diode, and really crappy CO2s.
I need my glasses.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah, I need my readers. Wait, no, those are the smaller ones.
Yeah, Bob, like I was saying, it doesn't matter what LaserMatic you have, they all work flawlessly. I found myself switching to the 10 watts on the 30 all the time on the XW. Greg is asking if are you going to do a project tonight? I don't think so.
I can.
Yeah.
Depends on how late everybody wants to stay up.
Well, at the rate that you're turning those screws, we're going to be here until 4 in the morning. I still have my 1.5 watt, Carl. In fact, it hangs behind me in this shop up on the shelf.
The 1.5?
Yep, 1.5 watt. The original, the first version that it wasn't Ortur at the time. It was, Shenzhen something mechanical company. And that was, I think that was their test market for hobby lasers. And it was like, $80.
All right, there's the 6 screws out.
Ed, he's already got box 2. So he's got box 1 and 2. Yeah, Jack's getting old too. He's going to bed soon. How many live streams have you been on today, Jack? Jack is on every live stream on the internet, I think, with lasers anyway.
No,
that acrylic is solid. You would think that it would flex. It doesn't flex at all. I mean, that's a solid piece of acrylic, that top. The whole thing is.
All right, now let me get this brace out of the way.
A magnifying glass on a gantry that worked on SunPower. I've actually been doing this for over 30 years. The first laser that I got, I didn't know what it was. I bought it at an auction. And after we figured it out, I started doing little jobs on it every weekend. It was a big government CO2.
I think I'm getting a little sweaty and shaky. I think my blood sugar's dropped a little bit.
Uh-oh.
At least my alarm's not going off.
Text the wife. Tell her to bring you a Snickers bar.
I could grab a popsicle from the freezer.
Yeah.
That would take care of it.
Yeah, well, you better make sure you take care of your blood sugar.
Yeah.
I found I had to twist around. Yeah, just like that. Yep. Exactly.
Roll it right out.
Yep. Oh, I see they've changed the gantry now to get rid of that problem with it getting misaligned during shipping if it's dropped. They changed the styrofoam. That's good to see.
Support in the middle.
Greg's saying it's because you're excited you're sweating.
Yeah, could be.
Listen to that sound.
Let me check. It's 93.
Oh no,
My blood sugar.
That's perfect. 80 to 100 is can't get any better than that.
Yeah, there's a margin of error though with this Dexcom, so it could be a little on the low side. Little on the low side.
Yeah, so some of them were misaligned in the past because the UPS or FedEx would drop them, and that extra padding that you see Patrick take out of the front solved that problem.
Well, it is pretty heavy, so I can understand that they dropped it. Oops, wrong one.
I saw a video of one person had a Ring doorbell and actually watched the driver rolling it up the driveway. you know, just banging it one side to the next to the next.
What they do? See rolly automation and think that it was meant to be rolled,
Yeah.
like roly poly.
The interesting thing was that it homed properly. It didn't get out of alignment at all. So they were lucky. It's actually, the video is actually on their Facebook group.
Oh my gosh, I didn't see that.
Jerry
Awesome.
said he didn't share your
Video.
live stream. Shame on you, Jerry.
That's all right, Jerry.
We had a conflict tonight, the two of us. Patrick forgot that I had a private live stream.
Yep, sure did.
Craig says same feet for the XW as the Mark II. Is it the same feet?
Well,
I think he's talking about like the rectangle opening on the top.
Yeah, I'm going to use the same design feet, but yes, as far as I know, they're exactly the same. Yep.
Mark said he saw that video.
Yep, same feet.
Yeah, getting the back ones in when you have it on a shelf like that is a little bit of a problem. Was for me anyway.
Should go all right. That's why I like having the thumb screws just to keep it from.
Yeah.
Because depending on your printer and filament.
So these feet are for raising it up so that you can take out the bottom and use the roller extension to get bigger tumblers and stuff like that. So these were designed by Patrick.
As soon as this drops down in, there we go. Yeah, the print file is free on my website for the Velociraptor feet. It's up there at no cost.
I'm going to jump over there real quick.
What is next? Install the laser module. That is in box B. So we will use, this is a little different design too.
Yeah, they've changed the mount for the module. I think that's the second time they've changed it.
So I was wondering if the 20-watt module would be compatible, the one that I have, and it looks like it would not be.
Yeah, I'm not finding the STL for the. Let me see. Let me search STL.
Let's see.
I was going to put a link in the comments, but I don't see it here. I see all the other ones.
Let me just search feet.
You can keep doing what you're doing. I found it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I only found the printed version, the physical product. Let me try Raptor instead. Nope, I'm not finding it. Sorry.
It's password protected because you basically had to watch the video to get the
Okay.
password.
All right. So go over and watch the videos. I didn't have any problems with mine, Mark. The top right module mounting screw? You mean the bottom right mounting screw, maybe?
Okay, there's the link, and I can't remember the password. Let me get to it.
Try password. Jack says. I think the password for that was it light source?
I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go look at I'd have to go look at the video too. All right. If somebody wants to pull that video up and get the password, that would work.
Yeah, Craig. The material library that it comes with is the original 10-watt library. I don't know why Leo hasn't changed it yet, because I've sent him a 10, 20, 30. But you never know. He may have changed it recently.
I lost the other two screws. I just had them.
Ed is saying the password is 1234 or 1334.
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right to me either. Clayton is in beautiful Hawaii. Hey, Clayton.
How's it going, Clayton? Thank you for stopping in.
Okay,
right,
Mark. So what I did was I take the module off regularly for cleaning, and I start it by hand. So I just start it by hand, and then it screws right in. It's not a problem. But if you don't start it by hand, yeah, if you're putting it on the Allen wrench, it's going to be a problem.
Let me get the air assist pump.
Oh, now I realize what it is. It's saying that was a Spaceballs reference.
That makes
that
sense.
was a good movie.
All right, now I'll route the air assist out the back to the hose. Maybe.
Well, what I did is I stuck the Allen wrench in from the outside in the back hole, and then I put it inside the hose, and then pulled it through that way.
That's a good idea.
That can be a bit of a pain to get through there. So I finally figured that out after 4 machines.
There. The needle was threaded. All right, I already have my USB extension cable ready.
Oh, that's what it is. The password is
yeah.
LS Engraving. LS Engraving. Yeah.
Thank you, whoever looked that up.
Steve Wright. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Steve. I'm now opening up the important items box. Important items. I wanted to get this USB cable out of here. Last USB cable I had was kind of destroyed, so I threw it away. Actually, I'm going to put the card in first.
It seems that everybody's password for their luggage is 1234.
All right. SD card is in. Now the USB is plugged in. the SD card in first because the USB cord covers up the port. Now let's get USB plugged in. That's done.
All right. See you, Jack. Have a good night.
Thanks for stopping in, Jack.
You know, these old guys got to get to bed early.
Okay, so there are two USBs, like you said. Had one in one box and one in the other.
One's black and one's silver.
What's the difference other than black and silver?
I didn't see a difference. I compared them both, and I copied the files from the black one first to my computer, and then I copied the files from the silver one, and it replaced all of them. So I think they're exactly the same.
One says M12, it has M12 engraved on it. The other one has M12 XW engraved on it.
Yeah, the black one I think had XW on it. I guess maybe that's a lot of people get their lasers before they get the module like I did. So you can still set it up. You still have that USB drive.
Okay. Let's go to laser devices, import. Why isn't it showing up?
Click on this PC. Unplug it and plug it back in.
Yep.
I didn't hear the ding.
It did. It's just still not showing up.
Well, try the other one, I guess.
I'll plug it into this one. Let's see. I'm just going to try a different USB port. Nope, still nothing. Let's try the silver one.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that one.
Now you know why they sent you to?
That. Nope. Come on. See, there we go. It should scroll.
Put it on set as default.
Edit it. XW. Yeah, see that's the old file because it's 410 by 390.
Ah. Well, you can adjust that afterwards. But you know what? The newer one has the scanning offsets.
I wonder what's up with this USB. It's recognizing it, but it's not wanting to read it. I have an idea. Let's see.
Well, you can just put 610 by 390 in there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Don't worry about the offset. The offsets are probably not going to be much different.
All right, so let's edit this. Next. 610. Next. Yes. Next. Finish. Okay. And I just selected the wrong one. There we go. I need to make the other ones disappear.
Let me see your scanning offsets.
The black one is a dummy use for a dust plug. That's funny. Yep, they're in there.
What's the last one say at the bottom?
30,000.17.
That sounds right. Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
the offsets have changed. That sounds right. 0.17.
All right, very good. Let me turn it on. Need the power plug first.
Those feet look so cool.
I thought it looked cool with the different colored toenails.
Ed's saying maybe it's for a Mac. I don't think so because the Mac or Windows is going to recognize any USB drive.
I'm going to plug it in with an OTG adapter and see if my phone recognizes it. Because sometimes SD cards that computer won't recognize, Android still will.
Yeah. I think 0.117 was right. So.
Okay, that's promising. Just trying to get my plug back here. Okay. All kinds of storage room under this thing. Just put all my junk.
Yeah, that's the beauty of those feet. In my new shop on the XW, I can't use the feet because my table is not wide enough.
Oh no, not wide enough.
No, it's not deep enough. Greg says you should have blood dripping off the toenails.
Oh my gosh, that would have been an additional color.
Yeah. Well, you could do 4 colors.
Yep, that would look pretty cool.
Actually, you can do 16 colors on the X1 Carbon.
Air. PCN. Okay. I'm knocking all my screws off.
Oh, that's a good idea. Get some red nail polish.
That would be easy. I like it.
You know, Patrick has a bunch of nail polish anyway.
Oh, of course. All mine's black, though. I like my black nails.
Ed and Dale both came up with the same idea. Red fingernail polish. You know who paints their nails is Nick on Build Dad Build. He paints them black.
I've never had the desire to paint my nails.
Neither me. Well, not too many years ago when I was still working, I used to go get my nails done. They put clear on there. Look really nice. Looks nice when you're dressed in a suit. Mark says that somebody needs to get you a magnetic parts bowl. I just used a magnet.
I have one, but it's, how shall we say, full of all kinds of other crap metal parts.
Jeff is saying you need to print one and embed some magnets in it. I just used a regular magnet. Scoop up all of the screws when I clean my.
I'm
module.
putting them all in this little place where all the extra screws are supposed to go in this little holder now.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Power
should.
on. In 3, 2, 1, go. He didn't plug it in.
It's plugged in.
You know, on a live stream, something always goes wrong.
Oh, of course. There's that.
Ed says he's got 5 of those bowls, but he only remembers to use them after he's done.
Okay, that's plugged in again.
Womp womp.
Yep. Double checking this power supply. The light's not on the power supply. It's definitely plugged in. It's possible it's a dead power supply. Let me try a different plug.
Oh, you
different
know
outlet.
what? On my LaserMatic 10, it didn't work either, and I didn't have the plug all the way in, the part that goes to the wall, into the brick.
Mm-hmm. That's why I just grabbed this to make sure that wasn't the case.
You'll see the light turn on.
Yep, it wasn't
Top of the
on.
brick. It wasn't on. Okay, well, there you go.
Still not on.
Uh-oh. Use the brick from the other laser.
Yep, that's what I'm going to go grab right now.
Yeah, they're both the same, Jeff. Jeff was asking if you can use the same power brick. That's odd because every one of these is tested before they're packaged at the factory. Unless maybe they don't use test the power brick. They could have like a permanent brick on a table.
All right. Oh, can you hear me? Hopefully. Yeah. All right, good. I had to walk to the other side of the basement.
Don't forget to tighten the belts. Mine were very loose. I've never had that happen, Keith. I've had 4 machines. All of them have been tensioned perfectly.
Blue light on that power supply.
There you go.
There we go.
I didn't do the 3-2-1.
Ah. Well.
Your belt's good?
Doesn't seem too bad. Seems all right. We'll try it, see how it does. Are there supposed to be an indexing pin on all 4 corners?
No, just on 3.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. All right.
The
there
4th
we go.
corner doesn't matter. Actually, it should just be on 2. But they have it on 3.
We just got a piece of plywood. I lost the box that said important items. I just said there's plenty of room under there to put my junk. I had the focus gauge in it, I thought. No, I didn't. I moved it over here.
The box
There we
did
go.
say important items.
Now let me select the right COM port.
There it goes.
There we go. We are homing.
Is it grinding?
Yes, it is. I think the gantry's out of square.
Yeah. What I did is I just pulled it back. Bring it out about 3 inches and slam it home. Technically, you're supposed to loosen the belts, but you really don't have to.
All right, now let's try it. Now we're on.
You don't really need a tape measure, Jeremy. Just pull it into the right place, or you can loosen the belts and make sure it hits the front in the same place.
Yeah, this one needs to be cocked just a little more. There it is. One more little pop, and we should be in good shape. There we go. Let me draw a circle. Now let's frame it. All right. Circle is working.
Let's make some fire.
Material library.
Yeah, Mark, that's the recommended way to do. Loosen the timing rod. And just bring it all the way to the front. And it's done. I'm sure Patrick will do that after the video.
Probably not. This is the real world. It's probably good enough. I'll double check it.
I pushed mine back about 3 inches and slammed it into the front, and used it ever since, just like that.
I got to find my library. Let's see. This one. That's one I always use. Wait, I don't even need the library. Let's just put this on 100.
What's the thickness of the wood that you got there?
3 millimeter.
Oh, well, 610, 100% power works for me perfectly.
Yep. Get my FUME extraction going.
Your door's still open.
Now it's closed. Laser and start.
There she blows.
Air is on. It is cutting.
The nice thing about this machine is that you can buy the larger sheets. You know, the 12 by 20 sheets. And I love it for the leather because that's pretty much all it comes in is 12 by 20.
Wait for all that smoke to dissipate.
Did you focus? Yeah, you did focus. That's right.
No, I didn't. I just eyeballed it. That's pretty good for eyeballing it. All right. First cut is done. All right. Anybody have any questions or anything you want me to cover or see with this thing? I'm going to try to find some intricate pattern to cut out. And looky what we have here.
What size is that? 12 by
This
16?
is 19 and 5/8 inch by 11.
Oh yeah, my leather's 24. Now that I think about it, right?
That piece was 19 and 5/8. Let's see, I think I have another one.
The spot size is about 1.5 on this. I've already checked it under a microscope. Anybody that tells you that's less than that with a, anything over a 20 watt is lying to you. Rolling automation, that gives you the exact spot size on this. So
yeah, I think they're all the same size. Now, let me show you the project that I need to complete. I have one of those boards here somewhere.
I think their website says 0.15 by 0.2, something like that on the spot size.
Okay, here's one that I did on the CO2, but I can't let it go out. It looks like my belt needs tightened because it's real jagged on the, like this going up through here. See how bad that is?
Yeah.
I don't think
wow.
I don't think it's just the belt though. I think I have a bearing in one of the rollers going bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna have to fix it. But the reason I wanted the XW, because I can now run this project on the LaserMatic. It'll be so much easier to frame it up and get the job done.
Yep.
Let's pretend. And I don't do any cutting with this on this project. So obviously that's thick poplar. However, I do have it run several passes just to mark where the brackets that hold the knife go, so I can drill those out. So LaserMatic won't have a difficult time doing that.
Yeah. So on their website, they claim 0.12 on the spot size for the 30 watt.
All right, I did move that, so I need to home it. So let's do that.
Ed's saying if it's mechanical, wouldn't it be all the lines being jagged? No, it would be all the lines in one particular direction, X or Y.
Yeah, it's all back and forth. So some of that's belt slot, and I think some of it's play in one of the belt bearings, the roller wheel.
So it was at 0. If it's at 0 degrees, then it's probably on the X.
Yep, and that's where it is.
You could always do that in offset as well, but you'll probably still wind up with some problems.
Let me get my art library pulled up here. I'm gonna run a line on a complex line.
Mark is saying he goes by 0.2 millimeter spot size. It really doesn't matter anymore. It used to be a big deal. Now all I do is if I have something that I need to be really defined, small engravings, I just switch to the 10 watt for that, put it on a different layer.
That should work. Oh, dang it, light burn. What's the fastest line speed you've ran with yours?
On the X?
Yeah.
At 0? 30,000.
just to run a line?
Yeah, I run really fine engravings on leather at 30,000.
All right, I'm going to give this a shot. See how fast it goes.
We've been doing a lot of those leather patches. Oh, for line engraving. Well, yeah. I think I pretty much stick to about 20 to 24, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I need to slow that down because you can't see it. So I'm just going to slow it down. Let's go 20,000. Yeah, now you can see that. I'm going to get closer.
Engraving before.
That is just hard. It was hard to see.
Yeah. Well, on the leather, you know, it's completely different. I mean, I do it at 30,000 at 20% power. Well, wood is completely different than leather.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, man. I even Loctite this thing. It's getting slouchy on me.
What's happening?
Oh, my camera mount was getting slouchy on me. It was wanting to collapse. See, there it goes again. So you can see it moving slowly.
Yeah, I actually threw a camera on the floor the other day for doing that. Good thing it was just a little cheap $15 webcam.
I'm just doing my logo in line mode on the back of this poplar that I'm going to have to trash anyway. And it looks like it's doing a fine job. So tomorrow I'll get 2 blank pieces that I've already cut and routed and sanded. And then I can get these 2 plaques engraved and done with this machine.
That CO2 used to work beautifully.
Yeah, and that's the cheap one I have.
Yeah.
And the camera's getting ready to go again. Trying to figure out what
you did upgrades to that though, didn't you? The stepper motors and.
Yep, I did. I did upgrade the steppers. I upgraded the mirrors, upgraded the belt, but it looks like it's just not wanting to cooperate now.
Yeah. Well,
there
when
it
you
is.
have
That's
problems
done.
with those bearings, it's, you know, they have to be replaced.
Yep, just wear and tear. And so the camera's not going to fall.
Awesome.
That's 20,000. That's not bad for that speed.
At 100% power?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've done up to 30,000 on the leather. And in fact, you have to go faster on the leather.
I'm pretty sure that was focused too. That time. Get another spare piece. Oh, if there's anything else anybody wants me to try. See, the only thing I'm not going to do is try to run a photo. That'll take forever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything in the starter practice material? Now, the LaserMatic that I'm giving away, it's going to come with the jig table, but it's not going to come with the rotary. I'm keeping it for this one. That in a second.
Andy is asking if you can do a quick kerf test on it. I don't even fool with kerf unless it's acrylic or foam. I just get my hammer out and I hammer them together. They'll come out perfect every time.
It does.
I spent years with, doing kerf offsets. And then one time I forgot to do it.
Oh, damn
and
it.
it didn't fit, so I hammered it in. And I said, oh, my God, this is the best fit I've ever gotten.
I was going to play the stop hammer time, but it's not under my brand.
No, it's not.
Dang it.
I was going to do the same thing earlier. No,
That's
Steve,
so disappointing.
the RA2 does not work with the LaserMatic. You could rewire it, but stock it doesn't work with it.
What was he talking about? What's the RA2, the rotary?
It's the X-Tool rotary, chuck rotary.
Every time somebody says Chuck Rotary, I always think Chuck Woolery for some reason.
Chuck Woolery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he host the Love Connection? Is that what it was?
I don't remember. Is that the guy that did the comedian guy who was the CIA agent?
He was a game show host.
Yeah, he was also a CIA agent.
Okay. All right, I'm going to cut out some squares, and we can see how loose fitting they are after they're cut out. Let's see. We change this to.
Oh, that's right, Ed. Thank you. The CIA guy was from the Gong Show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he used to travel around the world and do shows in different places, and he did his CIA work while he was doing that. Of course, he didn't mention that until years after the show ended, but Chuck Berry. Yeah, that's right. Can you do 40-ounce tumblers with the rotary it came with? Yes, you can, but you have to remove the bottom and have those legs. And they also make a drop-in bottom for it, so you can replace the bottom with a deep bottom. Yeah, it was Barry. It was Chuck Berry. Barry. Okay, here we go. Barry. Chuck Berry.
All right, what did Keith run a 60 by 10 millimeter fill box at 20,000? See if the X-axis stepper skips.
Yep, we got it. Chuck Barris. Yeah.
Okay, I'll run that now too. How far over to the left do you want it to be? See, I'm going to run over scanning, so I don't want to put it over too far. Let me preview that.
Thanks, Jerry. Jerry Googled it.
That should work.
The Gong Show. Oh, I used to love that show.
Nope. Dang it. I didn't take my change. I must have accidentally hit tab before. I changed it. Bidirectional, no crosshatch. Why is that in there so weird? It's not the default setting. All right, that's running at 20,000. 85% power, 0.1 line distance with 5% overscanning. Hopefully that's what you're meaning by the 60 by 10, or did you want it in the opposite, in the vertical direction?
I didn't even see that. Oh, there it is right there. Run a 60 by 10 millimeter fill box at 20,000 and see if the X axis stepper skips towards the left side of the material. No, it doesn't. I've run it up at 30,000.
I just thought I would provide excellent customer service.
Search engine makes everyone smart.
There's the engraving at 20,000.
Okay, so reduce your LPI now to like 20 or something like that. Try it again.
For some reason, this box didn't cut out. Might have had it set too high. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I changed it. It was at 1,200 millimeters per minute. Of course, it's not going to cut out.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was pretty deep for running at 20,000. And oh my gosh. Stupid thing. Home. Actually, I'm going to turn this off and back on because Lightburn just did something funky. Let it reconnect. All right, what do you want the LPI to be for that little box?
Set it at like 20. Just to see if you remember the scanning offsets. You got the offsets from the
20 lines, 20 lines per inch.
Yeah, 20 or 30 or whatever, something so that you can see the lines if they're exact. The overscan.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. All right, let me move that up. Let me grab them both and run them both. See what happens.
Mark says he uses millimeters per second instead of millimeters per minute. It really doesn't matter with the modern diodes anymore because they're so fast.
I bet it cuts through that plywood now.
Well, yeah. Yeah, at 1,200. I've found that some plywoods, the Freiler I usually do at 610, but I have another brand that I get locally here, and that one I can do at 720. The same thickness, same amount of plies. Chuck Woolery was the original host of Wheel of Fortune 75. So, really? I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I had no idea.
But he was just such a crazy guy. I used to love watching him. Jerry, I thought you had the XW. Yeah, my leather comes in, I think it's 16 by 24. So it fits on there. Oh, Jerry's got the 1020. Okay. Yes, and I did know he was a country singer. Yeah, I knew he was a singer.
And did he host the Love Connection?
No, that was Chuck Woolery, I think.
That's who we were talking about. Okay, cool.
No, we were talking about Chuck Barris.
Ed had said
From
Chuck Woolery was the original host of Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
All right, now it's cut out. As far as the kerf test, not too much wiggle room. A little bit. And let me put this up on the camera. There we go.
Those look close, but
Yep.
not perfect. Not perfect. So yeah, I think the you need the other USB with the scanning
Yep.
offset, or you could just do it yourself.
Yeah. I set it up manually on my CO2. I can always do that with this. All right, so there's showing the kerf. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room in there. Just pretty small. Get it on camera. There you go. You wiggle it around just a little bit. It's 3 layers of wiggle. But yeah, that's okay. Doing a nice job. So we're talking about fitting the whole sheet of leatherette in there. I have a sheet here.
Yep, 16 by 24 fits perfectly. Just a little bit long on the right side, but that doesn't matter because you can't engrave on that side anyway.
Yep, you're right. Just a little bit long, but otherwise, very nice fit. Well, no, that one, yeah, just a little bit long.
Just a tiny bit. It's like less than a half an inch.
This sheet is like 2 millimeters too long. Otherwise, it would have fit right in there perfectly.
So luminance engraving is the same. It means it's a big spot size. All of these lasers have pretty much the same spot size. All of the advertising that they do, I mean, I've reviewed a ton of them and I've looked at them under the microscope, and they're all between, anything over 20 watts. 20 watts and over is like 1.2 by 2, 0.12 by 0.2. They're all pretty much the same. The leather is great, Jerry, because it's so fast.
Yeah, all the leather that I've done recently, including the knife sheaths for the VFW knives, I've used the LaserMatic just because it does an excellent job.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my son has his set at 30,000 and 20% power for the engraving.
I think I have a spare piece.
Well, they don't all use the same diodes, but it doesn't matter. It's a physical property that's consistent throughout all diodes. No, they do not advertise 0.06 by 0.05. Maybe on the 10 watt, but not on the 30. In fact, let's see. On the 0.06 by 0.14 is the 10 watt.
The JDS. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
0.20 by 0.06 is the 20 watt, and 0.30 by 0.12 is the 30 watt. And Rolly Automation is the only company that gives you the actual size. So
the JDS leatherette fits
perfectly.
Yep. Although I can now see that it's not cut straight because it doesn't index perfectly on the height.
Oh, I've found that. I found that on all of the leathers. It's not perfectly rectangular.
Yep. You'd think leatherette would be. They're probably cutting it by hand over there in the sweatshop.
Jerry's saying that it looks like the bed size of his RF. This one is 610 by 390.
All right, now let's bring back. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this mouse has killed me.
Oh, don't talk to me about mouse problems.
All right, let's do a little engrave test.
So the speed that I gave you, 30,020, was for the carbon fiber leatherette. It's the only one I remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
They all should be pretty similar, though. Woodworker Gene is hitting the hay. Good night, Gene.
Thanks for stopping by, Gene. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Just do a little patch real quick.
Hopefully you're not by the edge. You previewed it, right? You're inside the green line on the engraving.
And am now.
And focused.
Nope, haven't focused yet. But I normally run this a little out of focus anyway.
Now, if you have 5% overscan, if you're near the edge, that's not going to work. See you, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy. I think I'm going to do this test and then wrap it up in an hour and a half. I'm going to bring you down closer. Hopefully you don't get seasick.
Good night, Patty. Yeah, that might be a little too much power on that. You did that 20?
Yeah, I think I forgot to change the setting from the 20 watt to the 30 watt.
Yeah, like I said, it was the carbon fiber that was 30,020 power. This might have to be less power. Good night, Ed.
Good night, Ed. Yeah, everybody that's
hello, Troy.
Signing off. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And there goes my camera again. I'm going to have to really rinse.
Yeah, that power's too high. Good night, Carl. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night, Carl. All right, now let me get this thing to focus where I want it to.
That might help.
Focus the camera.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just going to run it in a different spot. All right, I'll run this, and then we'll call it a night.
I think on the leatherette, the cut is like 1,200, something like that.
I should put a magnet down. Oh well, it's moving consistently. At least let you know that the air assist is working.
Yep. Good night, Bob.
Good night, Bob. Have a good night's sleep. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get a snack. It's still hovering fairly low, actually lower than what it was earlier.
Yeah, we usually raise it about 2 millimeters on the leather out of focus.
That's approximately where it is.
Good night, Kai.
Sometimes I just wing it. Good night.
Night, Jeff.
Good night, Jeff.
Everybody's going to bed. I got to go eat dinner.
Yeah, I need to go get a snack. I don't know what I'm going to eat.
Go run and get something while it's working. Text the wife. Good night, Mark.
Good night, Mark. I'm sure we'll enjoy it. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take to run the plaque on that laser.
Good
I
night,
don't really
Andy.
care. Might have to do a live stream of that.
Yeah, good night, John Bob.
That's funny.
Was that the Waltons?
Yep, sure was.
Gosh, I don't even remember any of that stuff. It's been so long ago. I did see an episode of Archie Bunker on YouTube this afternoon. That brought back some memories.
All right, Clayton. I'll do that in a live stream for you. I've got some other stuff I need to do tomorrow. I could let that live stream run while I work on a few other things.
You're not working tomorrow?
Nope. Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh, well, tomorrow evening, shoot me a message when you're available. I'll show you some pictures.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to share them, though. I can't send them to you.
I don't want them anyway if they're top secret.
It's top secret.
That's right. Well, that's just speeding right along, looking good.
What'd you set your cut at?
Only 200. That was my cut setting for the with adhesive on it
200?
already. Yeah, it's going to be too slow.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait till it gets to it and move it up faster.
Yeah, well, I think we're at 710 on the cut. Welcome to the family, Ken. Ken said he just ordered one.
Oh, I have affiliate link in my description.
I think you're too late. Maybe he got it
probably
from there.
so.
Hopefully.
I forgot about that. Should have mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, anybody that wants to order it, just click on ... more under the video so that Patrick gets the credit for it.
I've been working on making all my affiliate links pretty links.
Yeah, me too.
Shorten them up a little bit. Yep, XW is still being sold.
Yep.
There we go. It looks good. It just needs microfibers.
Yeah, we spray ours with a mist of water and let it all drip off and then dry it right away. It comes out absolutely perfect.
That's what I normally use, is just use water.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm just going to use my shorts.
As long as you don't touch the engraving, before you spray it with water, it comes out perfect. Oh, that came out great. That looks perfect.
There we go.
Cut's a little hot, but it came out great.
Yep.
Oh, this is a world of difference, Ken, from an Ortour to a LaserMatic. You can't even compare them.
Yeah, the just the accuracy and alignment.
Yeah.
Whenever you're there we go. The repeatability.
Yeah. Yeah. And like on the leather, so I have a video on doing scrap pieces, and at the very top left corner on each one, I put scrap 1, scrap 2, scrap 3, scrap 4, and then when I'm done engraving and cutting a piece out, I just save it as that scrap file, and the next time I need to use that piece of leather, I drop it on there, and I make sure I put the graphic onto a toolpath. But that way I use up about 95% of the leather or more.
I'm going to take my camera off of this mount before it decides to fall.
Or you can throw it on the ground like I did.
I don't want to do that. That's just my second best camera. All right, cool. I think that's most everything in the unboxing that needed covered. See if anything's changed in the practice materials.
Nothing changed. Nothing changed on mine. They're the same stuff.
Still have the card where all the tests were ran.
Yep.
And signed off by the technician that completed that. Little pieces of wood to get started.
I like that they give you different types of wood as well.
And there's a little envelope, padded envelope. Thanks for watching, Luminous. I appreciate it. Stainless steel dog tag. Little shield pendant. And some business cards.
Dan says, "Essay, it's the fastest setup from box to engrave on a new machine." Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, there's nothing to it. 6 screws.
And the module.
To open the lid, install the module.
Yep.
Plug in a couple wires and you're done.
That's what I love about the LaserMatic, is that it's just so easy to set up, and everything is just so precision on the machine. You can't find a part that's not absolutely precision done on this machine.
Yeah, it's very nice to look at. I mean, it just looks nice sitting there.
It's beautiful with that orange color too. Some people
Not
like
only-
the smoke colors.
Yeah, not only is it classy looking, it's classy in its performance too.
And like Jerry says, built like a tank.
Yeah,
You've
definitely.
done all the tests with the library. No, he hasn't even gotten started yet. He just did a couple of quick tests on it.
Yep. I need to get the library off the. If there's a new library off of this little guy here.
Patrick has a video. He's got a couple of videos on doing tumblers. So head over to his channel and check it out.
Yeah, there's the one that I just did the stainless steel tumblers. Actually, these.
Yeah, that was nice.
These were done with the LaserMatic.
Download that file too.
Come on,
that came out beautiful.
This was done with the LaserMatic.
Beautiful. And you got some nice shading in there too.
Yep. Yeah, you can definitely tell there's 3 different shades. Yeah, I was super happy with these.
Yeah, that came out really nice.
I thought I had an extension. Let me see. I want to see if my phone will read this USB drive. I just need my USB-C extension because of my case. Extension, then OTG, then drive. Oh, let's see if it reads it. Files.
But there's always the replay, Jason, that you can go back. You can rewind the video if you need to.
Look at that. My phone's reading that USB drive, but the computer wouldn't.
Huh. Did
So
you
there's
try
a light.
plugging it into one of the blue ports on the back of the computer, not the black?
I plugged it into my 3.0 USB hub that I have the other stuff plugged into.
Maybe try plugging it into the computer later on.
Yep. So here's, let's see, light burn, laser Goebbels there. Here's the material settings libraries that come on this. There it is. There's 3 different materials libraries. MKS laser tool, so that sets up your Wi-Fi for Wi-Fi.
On this one, you don't need MKS.
Oh, you don't? Okay,
No.
Very good.
It's all done in the console.
All right, and then at the bottom, you'll see the device file and lens profile for the camera.
Nice.
So there's everything on that USB. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my PC. I'll try it on my laptop later too.
I've got a sticker on mine, Jerry. You just can't see it from here. It's right by where the controller is.
Oh, I need to add there's so much more room on the front of this for stickers.
More room for pass-through too.
Yep, I have to decorate it up.
You could use a piece of wood that's like up to 20 inches. What is it? 23 inches or so wide to pass through the front. I think it's 20 inches to pass through.
Yeah. Cool. Very good. Hey, Jason, thanks for joining. It's all right. I just saw your message there.
Just rewind.
Yep. All right. I think that's good enough for me. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and go get a snack to raise my blood sugar up a little bit and then get ready for bed.
I have all of the LaserMatics Luminous. I have the 10 watt, the 20 watt, and the 1030. 1020, 1030, and a 20 watt.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I have
mail them out, Jerry. You know the address?
the 20 watt module here. If it'll fit, I might try it out. No.
Oh, you know what? I don't have the new, that one right there. I don't have that new sticker. You never
No,
sent?
I don't either.
Yeah, you need to send those out.
I don't either. Oh, yeah, I swear to God.
Yeah, I got to go eat dinner.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And click the bell. Get your notifications for when I go live again. I think tomorrow I might live stream the XW doing the big plaques. And it might be enjoyable to watch, or it could be boring. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Have a good night.